gentlemen. Before I start my presentation, I have some questions I want to ask you guys. How many people will use the internet to communicate with other people or use the internet every day? Every day. So okay, to all the most of people will use the internet, right? To do the business, to just communicate or will share some pictures with other people. So now I want to introduce my topic, which is cloud computing. Now, I would like to further talk about the outline and some previews to all of you guys. So hope that you guys can have better understanding as to what I'm going to say. The first thing I want to talk about is the background of the trend and why I chose cloud computing as my trend. And after that, I would like to analyze all the specific example of this trend. And then I would like to further talk about the personalizations of the topic. And then in the end is the conclusion. Okay, before and now I would like to talk about the background first. As you guys know that when I first hear these words, I have some questions as to what is cloud computing, what is the exactly meaning of it. Okay. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing as a service where we can share some information and some resources or some software. As you can see here is an APP service and mobile APCs. You can just use it, and then cloud computing just provide those place to other people to use it. And now I would like to further talk about the reason why I chose the cloud computing as my topic. As I reminisce, when I was the last year, I just saw the TV's news, and some of people, one of entrepreneurs in Taiwan, he's really famous, as he just mentioned that cloud computing will become the trend in the next decade. His name is Ming-Zhen Zhang, and this is his pictures. And of course, at the same time, he's the leader of this company, Chance Micros. In this case, not only Taiwan pay attention as to this trend, but also there are lots of big companies like Google or some tires or some softwares. They will pay attention to this trend. So that's why I will just choose this. And after that, I would like to further describe some example of this trend. Here's my thesis of this trend. I think that although not everyone has a smartphone or mobile device, people are using cloud computing more and more and to communicate with others, to get the information quickly and to do the business more efficiently. The first thing is that cloud computing will allow people to communicate with each other no matter where they are. For example, you guys will use Twitter or Facebook or YouTube or some Weibo's to share some information or post some pictures to other people. So there's no need for me to just call other people to get the information of real life or just communicate with other people, right? So that saves money, and also you can just communicate with others at the same time. I mean, not just only for one person only. You can just communicate with other people, with lots of people at the same time. So that's why cloud computing. That is the why cloud computing is a great functions of this. And Also, we can just to use a cell phone just to communicate with other people. If you use the Skype, there's no need for you to cost any money or spend lots of time. Yeah, you can just use a computer or a cell phone to do that. Okay. Another point is that people can get information quickly by using the internet. As long as you have the Wi-Fi, you can use Wi-Fi anywhere by using the computer or laptop or iPad or your phone, and so on. That means you can use those software, those equipment, phone to get those informations. Like you can get a Hotmail, your email, or Google it, or just get some information. So that if you have some questions or you want to know some information, of course, it's really easy or very convenient for us to get those informations, right? So it's really convenient to our life, and that is really essential to our lives. Okay, here's some researches, the Jupiter's research about the users of using the internet. And that's why before my presentation, I would like to ask you guys about how many people will use a computer to communicate with others or use the internet. Yeah. As you can see, the internet, the user increase will keep increase until the 2013, right? So that's why I would think that it is really important. Another example of my point is that people can use cloud computing to do the business more efficiency. As you know, we will use the Amazon to buy the stuff very frequently, right? Yeah. So the only thing I have to do is just click the add to the basket and just to search something that I want, so that there's no need for me to go out to shopping. Of course, that's really save the time, right? Because it makes us very convenient to buy the things, so we can save lots of time to do it. So we don't need to just go out and spend time to shopping. And also, another point is that companies can reduce and save cost to manage the company if they use the website to sell the products, right? There's no need for them to hire other people, so that they can reduce some cost to run the company. So no matter to the company or to the customers, it's really convenient and very efficiency, so that it will reach the win-win situation. That means both sides have the benefits at the same time. And after that, I would like to say that after I realized this cloud computing, these terms, so I think that in my field, I think it's really important to design a good website. It's really important because it will become the next trend in the next decade, right? So the thing, how to decide it is a good issue to me. So here is some examples as to the websites. As you can see, this website is really amazing and is very mass and crowded, so that we cannot just see it very clearly. And it's hard to search some information to the customers. If you want to buy something and you still have to look lots of words, it's really noisy for you, and you will very reluctant to buy the things. So here's a compare as to the book website. You can see lots of the website is really clear and very obvious. What is the topic? What is the products I want to buy on some shop? So that's what I put those comparing. And that's why I think that, and also this is a part of the reason for me to choose the website as my, to choose the web design as my major, because this is my, because this is the trend in the next decade. And another thing is that it's really important for me to choose to design a group website. So after that, that is my conclusion as to the summary of my main points. As you can see, as I mentioned earlier, we can get the information quickly and do the business more efficiently and communicate with other people more frequently, right? So thank you for your listening. Yes. Do you have any questions?